situation. Polgajev forces have recently taken control of the Saharani airfield to create a foothold to conduct unplanned and undiscussed offensive operations. The local populace has been forced into being an enemy party and have resulted in multiple Saranians being killed. Warcom has requested TF-77 covertly deploys to Sarani and destabilise the Kurgajev forces. J2 suggests they have an experimental airframe located on an amphibious battleship, KF Valor. So reference this photo here for one of our little dudes on the ground. Gave us this quick little snap before he went off the radar. The J2 has no links to its location and will continue to fight for the location during the op. Situation terrain. So the ground in the AO is going to be thick vegetation. External to the AO is major villages and cities. Weather is going to be unknown and the time that we'll deploy will be 02. Situation enemy. The Kurgajev have Soviet-era equipment with the acceptance of the experimental airframe, so expect there could be Arma in that position. A situation friendly and not applicable. Commander's intent is covertly deny Kurgajev forces from further expeditions on Sarani. Mission. Task Force 77 is to destroy all Kurgajev assets in order to deny further actions. I say again, a TF-77 is to destroy all Kurgajev assets in order to deny further actions. Execution is going to be at team leader's discretion. However, just note for this, covertness is going to be key for this operation. So plant all explosives on the airfield without being discovered and detonate on return to this location. Your equipment will be 2 by 200 land cruisers, 2 by civilian helicopters. Command and SIG will be contact me on preset 1, and then the rest of it's up to TL's discretion. And the outcome will be denial of assets is paramount in the removal of Kurgajev forces from Sarani. Sweet. So if you reference your map, it's the only airfield here. For the 171st boys, I have a couple of taskings for you. If they don't want to use you for the infill, if they want to use the 200 series, I've got a couple of other taskings for you.
Do the civilian helicopters have any kind of ISR capability, or are they just using the eyeballs?
I'm unsure. I think they do have the cameras on the bottom of them.
Yep.
Like that you can use, but I'm not sure if they're like actually usable. I haven't tried them myself.
Alright.
Which aircraft are they?
They are the Bell 412s.
I believe they have a camera.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they work.
Very cool. Any questions from anybody else? I'm good here. Unless you have anything else for us, Alban.
Negative.
Sweet. Oi, Krusty.
Oi.
I'm taking a run of this 2 teams, the guys that we've got. So my team 4, your team 3. Because obviously having all of this together is a bit of a...
Yeah, bit of a fuck.
Yeah, especially if we're trying to do this without getting seen. I'll go preset 3 if you want to take preset 2.
Yes, wait.
171st guys, are you happy to get up now? Contact us on preset 5, and you can use preset 4 as your guys' fucking intercommunications. But if you guys want to get up and airborne and head to, like, say along the coastline, as if you're fucking like transiting aircraft, moving around the coastline, let's get eyes on the airfield and start marking shit for us, that'd be great.
Will do.
Thank you.
I need to fuck with this shit real quick.
Yeah, so I think we move just into the town of Paraiso, and then hold up there for a while, get back on what the 171st guys see, and then we stash the Vix either in the forest on grid 051, 068, or further to the north on the downside of this hill, or on the hill of Mataz to the north. Just stash them somewhere in there, then move south if say the aircraft are on the runway. I assume that'd either be in this base or along this southern taxiway. It's also hangars here, so that's likely where they might be as well.
If they're still where they are in these images here, then it's about 4 helicopters right along there.
These images were taken this afternoon, so just before I
yeah,
went
so good
nightfall.
chances still
Cool.
there. So
easy.
5 helicopters. 4. What is that?
One of
5?
them is an MI-24.
Yeah, and the others are MI8s.
Yeah. Yeah, well, obviously there's nothing else that we can send on runway, so it'd be good if the 171st guys can figure out if there's actually stuff on the runway for us. I'm not sure how we'd actually move to the open there. Have you got any suggestions, Krusty? Because there's obviously these guys on that intersection.
Just so you know, next to the 3 dot to the left, there's also looks to be a vehicle, maybe a checkpoint at the front.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, eyes on.
We could move along the runway from the east, as in coming like
From
if
the
you
east,
reference map.
this way?
Yeah. And maybe even like use these buildings, but that's a fucking long walk. But so is that.
Yeah, and
What's
this,
like-
they've got
what's,
tails here, so it's
oh,
looking
sorry,
like this is a
suggestions.
barrack.
Yeah, right, send it.
What's like the security composition like? Is it pretty heavily fucking secure or?
So
Relax.
we can more or less suggest that because it's night time, it's going to be pretty relaxed. Just assume like a couple of pickets, probably one obviously or two, and then a couple of scales being there with like searchlights.
Yeah. So that's how I
That could potentially be one of them.
Yeah, cool.
Also, just note that that comms tower has been moved as well. They didn't like where it was, so they moved it to somewhere else.
Yeah, right.
I just realised that.
Chad shit.
Whoops.
Yeah, well, I don't know. The approach from the east and cut up, I think that would be best.
Yeah, sorry,
Sure, if
just
it's
looking
bad.
at this photo as well, that compound that you can see in the garrison.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just realised that. So yeah, we left is the garrison. That's where all of the troops are currently staged overnight. We're
Yeah.
not sure what's in the hangars. I actually hope that you can go in them because I can't open the doors. And there's a couple of pickets throughout the villages, throughout the buildings on the right. They could be in the tower. They could also be in the ATC that you see there, and there's potential for them even to be in the small little guard shed there.
Yep.
However, note you don't have to engage them. You can potentially sneak up when they're not looking, place explosives, and get away from it.
What's their presence like patrolling, say in like the town of Paraiso or any other major towns on the island?
Nothing. So you've got no civvy presence because they're all fucking hiding.
Yep.
And it's night times and these cunts are lazy, so they've all gone to bed except for the dudes on picket.
Cool. And their picket just stays basically on the bounds of the airfield. So say reference grid 056 071, that intersection that wouldn't be guarded, right?
At this stage, unsure.
Yeah.
We can only say that there's most likely going to be a patrol around this area and a tower with spotlights here, and then each one of these it can be assessed that there's towers.
Cool.
that has-
Yeah, what I go for now, Krusty, if you're happy with it. I think our primary should be coming in from the east and then walking up northwest and just staying along the kind of low ground and hopefully trying to use some of these buildings as cover to get to the helicopters.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to go past this. And obviously, if these are towers fucking running south to north through this forest, it's going to be...
And just in those
Death.
images, you can see this one here is manned as well. So
Yeah, yep.
yeah, good chance, and especially if it's still got a searchlight on it as well.
Good alternate, though, I feel like, is if we can catch a picket out, and if they're being lazy cunts to the tide, I assume they're not doing any checks, like checkings, or reports. So if we can catch a picket out and, you know, shoot some cunts and steal some clothes, I wouldn't be opposed to using that to try and fucking mask what we're doing a little bit more.
was that a hint for me? I was not listening, sorry.
No.
Okay, cool.
I can read it back, though, if you want to, if you want to make sure.
Yeah, sorry. They found the destroyer already, so that I was just listening to that.
Oh, right. I don't
Yeah.
have a fucking photo edit for that. I think that'd be that quick.
I just
And
want to
so-
employ Garot.
You want to employ Garot? Well, like non-tac, you guys are civvies as well, so you won't have any of those weird fucking bugs pop up. But I
Check
may
channel 5.2.
potentially have some a patrol pull up. I don't know if you'll be able to put their cams on or anything like that, but
Yep.
Go check channel 5.
You're on channel 3, bro.
What? What the fuck?
Channel
How?
5 to the aircraft, brother.
Oh, shit. How did I get...
Well, we'll give them
Alright.
another 5 or 10 minutes, but any suggestions from anybody on how we should do this? We're all pretty happy with that
To
idea.
see if there's any pickets or anything, my guys could just get up onto this hill to get a little bit of height advantage, just so we can see a little bit further along the runway there. We'll only need to be up there for maybe 1 minute max, just to
Yeah,
see
I'm
if there's
happy with
any movement.
While you
around
guys
here.
do that, we might just drive through this town and kind of go near these more exposed areas where they might actually be on picket. Probably do a lap of the entire thing, and then once we're back to you, we can fucking figure out a plan on what we're actually going to be doing, whether we're going primary or alternate.
Yeah, cool.
If we do catch a guy, like catch people out on picket, like pretty extended from the airport itself, then we'll probably take them. And then stash
got
their bodies other vehicles.
Soviet era kit, so you can assume that they won't have NVGs.
Yep. Yeah, cool. We'll give them until 22:48, I think. Then I'll ask them what they've seen, and then we'll step off on that.
Right,
Nobody has
Bark and
questions or
Romeo.
anything?
Just do you need any specialised roles, Phil?
Or 1, 2, come with me over here. Just
What?
What are you guys running? Obviously, AT. Do you want to
Got-
pack some debts?
Yeah, I got a fuck ton of deads.
Fuck yeah.
A metric fuck ton too. So you know I'm
Metric fuck
serious.
ton. Hell yeah. And I think I've got the old rangefinders. Easy. And let's get on channel 3 on the 152.
Will do.
Channel 1 check.
5512.
You do.
Check, check.
Oh, I did not hear you.
Oh.
Yeah, gotcha.
Hello?
Yeah, gotcha. Alrighty. Look at these sexy black Land Rovers.
Played a bit of Ready or Not last night.
That's good.
Fuck, it looks good.
Do you want to bring down your group real quick?
Humana.
Just the team management bit.
Done.
Easy, bro. Yeah, they've got 1 more minute, and then we'll step.
We'll take the lead, Vic.
Easy.
Barky, you're driving.
But yeah.
Loaded.
Alright, so rough path. Just fucking
We'll follow you guys out.
wait, where the fuck are we? We want to get up there. There you go.
Ready to step.
Marks your rough path on the map.
So
Alright. Step. 1-1 stepping. Roger. If we see any any other vehicles, military or civilian, just play it cool. In a civi vehicle, it's fucking dark. So they shouldn't spot us.
Yep.
Figure out what we are.
How do you set your cruise control?
Deletes. And it's a speed limiter, so it sets you max speed.
So what does that mean?
It's a speed limiter, so you can't proceed past that speed.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
Oh, nice. Fucking go up the hill.
Yeah.
And we'll just go absolute 0 for volume. Just do all comms over radio.
Going left.
Yeah. What was that?
Have you got comms with one too?
Yeah. Righty. Breaking track.
Back out, we're going to continue on into a anti-clockwise path over the airfield itself.
Okay. Right, so pull us under some cover just towards the end of our mark. Then we'll just get up on that hill and get some eyes out. Civic vehicle. Alright.
everything's OP.
I've actually got a good view from where I am here. Alrighty. Let's see what we can see. Radio tower was empty. 2 guys on the air control tower. 1 manning a searchlight next to the air control tower. Seeing people spread all through the barrack.
1112.
Send.
112, are you tracking what was just said on Common Air?
Negative. I'm not on Common Air.
112 back, reference your Bluefly tracker. Southern Island has a HQ area on it with 1 by Eastern Block Kilo.
Eyes on.
112 out.
Alright, so still got the 3 MI8s and MI24. Alright. Anyone have eyes on a patrol?
Over in the just off the front gate, moving west. For the barracks area.
Eyes on. Any eyes on any movement around the airfield? So I'm not seeing anything.
Negative. Unless they push way the fuck out.
One, two, 1, 1.
112 send.
So we've got eyes into the barrack. The area seems to be teeming with EN. All towers are manned with searchlights. ATC is manned with 2 times marksman, and the singular tower to the east of the ATC is also manned, facing south with a searchlight. All aircraft seen in the image are still in their same position. And no eyes on a patrol around the airfield itself.
112 acknowledged. We'll consolidate with you and figure out a plan once we've done our search around break. The current, we've found no outer cordon or picket guards around the airfield itself, so we'll bomb it back to you guys.
Eck, all sit tight. Right, so 1-2 is going to move back to us. They've done a drive around the perimeter and they haven't found like any kind of pickets or checkpoints or anything. So they're going to be back with us in a couple of minutes and we'll work out our plan here. That four-man patrol that we saw inside the barrack is now moving west along the airfield. Ooh, sneaky. Building on the eastern end of the airfield, the shed, I'm seeing what looks to be the front end of a BTR just poking out of it.
Back.
One two's coming up from your south.
Heck. Right, the ball's coming in from our south. One two one one. You've got a tail jeep with one by a soldier in there.
One two Ack, we're going to mount up and boogie out of here to the north. If you want to do the same, as long as it's not actually disregard weight. One two discount all. I think he's dipping, coming to you now.
Yo,
Yo. So the
I
guy,
didn't even fucking hear him, eh?
yes, he's like right around there.
Yep.
He's pulled
Alright.
off and he's just sitting there not doing anything.
Alright. I'm, oh shit, you can see a lot from here.
Yeah, so, things to note. We saw a four-man patrol inside the barrack. They moved along the western side of the airfield.
Yep.
You can see them at the west end heading north now. In between the air traffic control tower and like that shed just to its west, you've got a jeep stashed in there. And bearing 290, reference the shed, you can see the front of what looks to be a BTR poking out.
Your balls. That Vic sounds like it's getting closer.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, he's driving east. Heading towards my
Your
Vic.
car. Are you happy for me to shoot him with my boys?
Yeah, go hard.
Get stationary about Vic. Your call, Shark, when you guys shoot him. That's fine. Aircraft.
And so the barrack, so it's not just the guys on the towers. I'm seeing people on rooftops, people in between buildings, probably a couple dozen people active in there at the moment.
Alright, well, let's drop that guy. Are you still happy to go up through here?
Yeah, because that tower is oriented south.
Yep.
That dude right there.
We can kill that tower if you want.
Yeah,
Oh, the guys in the ACT are kind of.
yeah, they might see.
We might need to drop the ACT guys and the tower at the same time.
Yeah. Also, I want to see what's in there as well. If that's a BTR poking its head out.
It's at that. Looks like a BRDM. Yeah, I'm happy to go, bro. If I reckon I'm happy to take the tower, as in the ATC tower. So push past a fair bit, and then you guys can drop. You guys can take that BRDM and shit. You happy with that?
Yep. Yeah, I'm
So
happy
say
with that.
we continue west up through this dead ground. Wait
Yep.
for my lays, hold on. Up through this dead ground and come up to the tower, and then if you guys want to like break north.
Yep.
Or come up like from like the eastern side or
Yeah.
something, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, come up from the blind side.
Yep.
And I just noticed that patrol is heading east along the northern runway now. That's right, we'll deal with them if they get too close.
No dramas. I'm good to go if you're good to go.
Yeah, cool. And also, it's on the far side of the hangars. You've got a tower with a sniper
Blokes
in there
just
as
come
well.
off the ATC
Yeah.
and it's marching to
We'll,
one of the
we'll
guard
pop
towers.
that to at the same
Probably
time as we
changing
get
over.
into that watchtower with the searchlight.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, cool. I'm happy.
Happy days.
Easy.
Our boys form up on me. Alright, let's wait for Romeo. Yeah, go hard. Alright, so plan is we're just going to be heading up through this dead ground here. 1-2 are going to...
1-1, 1-2's mounted. One of you guys can man up, then we're going to roll out to the south, unless if you're happy for us to move now.
Yeah, I'm happy for you guys to step.
127 off to the south.
Yeah, so they're going to stash the vehicles in here, head along to the ATC. They're going to neutralise the guards around there and get charges planted on the helicopters. I noticed there's an armoured vehicle inside of that shed right there. So we're going to go through the dead ground, but then cut north and then approach that building from the east.
Cool.
And there's also that patrol moving east along the runway now. We may have to deal with them, but we'll see. Let's head back to the car and head off.
One, 1, 1, 2.
Send it.
112, 171st assets have eyes on the KA-52 prototype type aircraft. It's on the destroyer on the stern side of it.
Activate stern side of destroyer. Just roughly follow that line that I've put down. So little roads that we can link up with.
I'll try not to expose us.
So we'll see what I can get.
There you go, on the left, take out now. This place is fucked.
Yeah. Let's go down into the ditch to our right.
You're good to go. Oh yeah.
160 just now, so beginning our push towards the aircraft and your shot.
Roger. Let's pull us into this clump of trees, direct front. Yes, we'll do. One's dismounted and moving to our objective.
I believe essentially it's a signal we might have been seen. We're going to start stepping it up and pushing harder.
Heck. Yeah, I've got eyes on the BRDM inside of that shed.
Eyes on the patrol to your right, north and west, bearing 293.
Eyes on. Guys across the runway. Northern door to the warehouse is open. Parker, take us in. It's to the northern side of this hangar. Or barn, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, patrol's getting real close.
That's right.
There you go.
Bravo 1-2, we have engaged the enemy. We're currently pushing on the aircraft 150 metres away.
Right, Romeo, watch out. Somebody just walked right past the front entrance.
Closing.
Drop him. We've got one guy moving around the north. He just walked out of the guardhouse here.
Patrol's just cleared behind us.
Place 2 deaths. Place 30 if we want to make a spectacle of it.
Two's plenty. Alright, Barker on me, we're just going to clear this guardhouse.
With you.
1-2 is setting charges on an aircraft. You've also got 1 jet inside the hangar. That's also setting a charge set on it.
It's coming back.
We've placed our debts on the armoured vehicle. We're moving back to our car now. Alright, let's get going. Right south.
Northeast.
So WAC, we've got a
It's
enemy
right south
UAS
now.
here, which we're going to utilise. Push east towards you, back to our Vic, and I'm going to get it there.
Yeah, be advised, we've got the 4-man patrol on the eastern edge of the airfields now, turning south.
We've got a 4-man patrol eastern end of the airfield coming towards us. You,
that the chopper to the east?
Is that
Might
ours?
be our boys. Yeah, that's ours. The objective helicopter was sighted just to the south of this island, just on the destroyer. Don't start that engine. Got a patrol looking right at us.
Might have to fight.
Yeah, dismount, get ready. Right, that guy's definitely seen our vehicle. Right, we'll just line up our targets. Romeo, you get the point man. Barker, get a second. I'll get the rear two.
Yeah, let's go.
1-2, are you guys engaging maybe to sort of trace your wells?
We just had to neutralise that four-man patrol. They were walking right towards our vehicles.
To our car, we just got ran up on, we're fucking moving back east.
Rest of you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Just waiting for the other boys. They're still just over at the ATC. They found a couple of jets inside of the hangars, so they planted some dets on those.
One two's moving to the east in a enemy UAS.
Heck. Right, 1-2's coming towards us in a UAZ. Right, Barker. Let's take us on like a return route. Just into thick set of bushes, just near our OP.
Yeah, copy.
One two one one.
For 1-2.
We're gonna backtrack close to a position close to our OP and to formulate a plan for the next phase.
1-2 our car, we've just mounted and put a debt charge on that UAS moving back east now.
Heck. Alright, let's get going.
Way out, I'm going back to the OP spot. We're going to find a new spot so I can consolidate it from plan on that next target.
Heck. Alright, let's follow 1-2.
1012. 1-1 and 1-2 successfully fitted detonation blocks on all 3 by MI8, 1 by MI24, 2 by jets, 1 by armoured vehicle, correction, 2 by armoured vehicle. we can detonate those once we return to the operating base, or are we free to do something there?
Free to do at your execution.
Trying to acknowledged.
Alright, sweet. So we're RCB for rearm for the next phase.
You know if my clapper is good for that sort of range.
The RAM is good for a good couple of clicks. Okay, not RTB. They've got another plane. Alright, bring us down into some cover there. It's on the north side of this building.
I've got my boys spread security to the west and the east.
Yeah, sweet. We'll also get eyes out to the north.
Guys, can be question.
Cool. Can't interact with that door.
Yeah, you can't get any of these. I think we get picked up not at our operating base by these helos.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're moving that military destroyer in two separate birds. I'm not sure if that's dead. There's heli's fallen.
That your blocks now.
Yeah, bark at your block.
We just
You start dead your blocks. Yeah, I don't reckon we get picked up from the operating base because they'd find that if they
Yeah.
had any kind of radar or anything at this point. So I'm thinking we move to town of, not even the town probably, if we move further south, say into like the desert region, even like this thing on grid 058, 045.
Yep.
Or somewhere around there, get picked up by the helos, fucking trench it to the west, into the military destroyer.
Yeah,
How do
cool.
you feel about that?
That works for me. We've got a nice space here that we can get picked up at.
I'm just going to clean up some of those wrecks so the frames don't keep tanking.
128. My frame's good.
Mine's dipped when the explosion started, but that was all.
Yeah. I'm happy for that though. And then depending on what we get from the 171 dudes, we might even consolidate with them and come up with a plan somewhere beforehand. Yeah, we should probably do that because I imagine they're not communicating too much either.
Yeah.
So let's not go to that town then because that'd probably be shit. Where's like low ground? There's no low ground on this fucking place.
And are we planning on getting to that HQ and knocking out their helicopter down there? Because is that
yeah.
helicopter the same one that that was our objective, or is that a separate one to the one that's on the destroyer?
This is Eastern Bloc.
Yeah.
Which to my I took that as just like regular Soviet.
Yeah.
But that was called out as specifically like an experimental fucking helicopter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just trying to find a fucking LZ for the boys. I don't want to go on a ridgeline, but that's the only fucking round. Shit. Go here, I think. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's the best spot.
Cool. Right, well, we'll move to there. We'll secure it, then the birds can land.
Alright. Easy.
Right, do you guys want to lead out there?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll lead out.
Sweet.
1-2 me up.
Alright, one man up.
One zero one two.
107.
012, 1112, then out of those blocks. We're now moving to RP/LG Romeo in grid ref 055033 as to not show for the location of the operating base.
Let's follow
From there, we'll be
the
picked up
blue mark
and
that I'm putting
transported
down.
to the military destroyer, where we will simultaneously
Moving
land on that destroyer and destroy the experimental aircraft on board.
Oh, 10, roger.
Alright, there we go. It's supposed to be black, but it's blue. Deal with it. So, we're moving to an LZ to get picked up by the flyboys. And from there, we're going to get airlifted to the destroyer, which was sighted out to the western side of the island, and then take out that helicopter. And this map is completely covered in fucking hills and ridges and shit like that, and this LZ is like the closest safe area that we can use.
Sounds good.
Break track south. Break track.
Okay, go and set.
What's that?
Go and sand duty.
Yeah.
Looks like 1-2 nearly got that.
One, two, take the north of this, obviously if you guys want to take the south.
Heck. Alright, so once we get here, we'll cover the south.
Set this Victor.
Yeah. Alright, let's put us up by these buildings.
It's clear.
Clear in there. Roger. Right, we're gonna on the first bird.
TP him in.
Adios, boss. We are TP.
What's that?
We are TBing.
Yeah. Said.
So if you guys want to land at the bow, we'll land at the stern.
Eck will just swing by the base and just collect Rook as he's just spawned in. Wait one.
Don't know.
What's up, Bolt? Alright, big boy.
What is up, boys?
Hi, Rook. Alright, let's go. Hey, you're not bug Rook. What?
You guys are on civilians so they don't shoot at you?
And we're on channel 3 on the radios. Hello? Yeah, gotcha.
Hello.
Yeah, good to go. Right, boys, man up.
There's scroll wheel options to open up inspection panels, but I can't tell you.
Give me a quick rundown, what are we doing?
So reference map. Got a destroyer that we've located on the western side of the island, well that the boys here located. It's got an experimental helicopter on there. We're fucking it.
Okay.
So we're gonna land
Seems
at
like-
the bow of the ship, and 1-2 are gonna be landing at the stern of the ship. So it's be
Seems I joined at the right time.
yeah. Just been doing sneaky shit so far. One, two, 1-1. BRB.
window things.
Fuck it, we'll go at the back.
I mean, you can send it however you want.
Nah, I'm cool to, like, if you want to just go from the back, we'll go from the back.
I'll if you do the water shit, just let me know and I'll make sure no one dies when you hit the water.
Yeah, easy, we'll do that then. So just like helicast it, right? If you're happy to do that.
Just come up low and slow and helicast you guys at a more height.
Easy.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm keen. I'm good to go.
How far out do you want the actual LZ to be? Or like it's as close to the back as possible?
Yeah, as close to the back as possible, and then obviously you peel and just fucking do like U's on your relative side, right? It's like the left way to peel left, right way to peel right.
Yeah, so it would drop you off the two rear corners then, be the easiest way?
Yeah, and then we can go up the separate ladders.
Also, Bird Boys, we got some intel to say that we're getting supplied some new helicopters for the later objectives, so maybe while you're gone, a ship might be able to bring them in for you.
Very good.
Right, easy. I'm good to go, Cussy.
That's sweet. So which corner we can drop that?
I'll take the right one if you guys want to take the left one. So yeah, nice
sweet.
right, banded and you left.
I'll take front bird then. I'm left.
Easy.
Easy.
It's raining, it's gross.
You're gross.
You know what's actually really gross?
What's that?
Adelaide.
Yeah. So slight change of plan. We are going to be landing at the rear left of the destroyer. We'll be just getting dropped in the water pretty close, and we'll just climb up the ladder.
South, yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming the destroyer's oriented north.
Sweet. I'll dust off when you're good. Out to the west.
Remember what I was saying about farts?
You say a lot of things about farts, man. You have to remind me. What do you say about farts?
What, you can't force it?
Yeah, sometimes a fart isn't a fart.
It's a shart in disguise.
Exactly.
What Austin Powers say? I like to live dangerously.
That man did live dangerously.
Sometimes, you know, you just gotta say fuck it and just go for it.
Yeah, you know, they often tell you not to push too hard when you're taking a poo, but I like to push really hard.
Look, if you're not on the brink of passing out, are you really shitting?
Yeah. See, I don't call it.
So when we get in the water, we want Barker, Brooke, Romeo, and then myself. That'd be our march, getting up there later and as we're doing the bridging. And also, if we do come across like a locked door or anything, I'll do have some bridge charges.
Door poppers and all the other goodies.
Yeah.
The EA is going to get touched. It's just a matter of them, you know, making up the decision on what and who.
That's what we're flying though.
Gucci. 1-1's in the water, proceeding up the ladder now.
Fuck you, Crossy, the mission comes first.
Right, Barkers, get some shit on that helicopter.
Rusty, I don't know if you just noticed, but on Lays, someone just came out that door and went back in.
I did notice something, I thought it was fucking 1-2. Scary.
Frag going in.
Yep.
Krusty's down.
Good frag.
Barker. Push up.
Banging going right, banging going
I
right.
got you.
Rook, can you trade the cash sheet?
Oh, yep.
How
Oh,
strong
I
is
got
1
you,
2?
Krusty. You've only got 2 large evulsions, mate. What are you doing?
Here you go.
Bro. Okay, but why isn't it healing though?
Status.
I'll continue placing deads.
Yeah, Rich.
Still working on Krusty.
Check pulse.
Do you need any blood or anything?
He has a pulse. Lost a lot of blood. Yeah, gonna need blood. Which we'll need the medic for. I don't know what his airways are like either. Maybe if I just fucking give him a good old slap.
Oh, you need a medic to do the blood stuff, hey?
Well, I don't have blood on me, and
I do,
yeah.
but
You
I
do?
can't.
Do you have an IV?
Ah, that's it.
Yeah, so put an IV in his arm.
Oh, I don't have one.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. Do you remember what channel?
I think it's 4.
I'll stay behind. Yeah, Krusty, look at you down there. No, you're just lying there.
One zero.
Where are ya?
Are you good? I'll cover.
Cheers. Checking pulse. Heart rate of 117. Blood pressure. You should actually get up. You should be up. He's got a high blood pressure, but he should be up. I'll put some nitro in him. Or not. Okay.
Hey, what's his status?
How did he just
He's
lose a
still
lot
down.
of blood when you were just lost some? What the fuck? You shouldn't have lost blood. Okay, Krusty, you got blood going into ya. Okay, that's a bit better. He should be up shortly.
Awesome juice.
Do you have a clacker?
Yeah, I've got one. Yeah,
Have you got a brick?
stuck most of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Every orifice, I've stuffed something in.
Fair enough.
There
you
he
go.
is.
Sweet
my
baby
job is done.
Jesus.
Here's that.
Alright. Some fucking morphine. Alright, I'm back. Sit rep.
Yeet's down, and yeah, 1-2 is moving.
Alright, sweet. Alright, let's go. You've got debts planted all the way through here?
Did you want me to?
Yeah. Fucking line everything.
Right, that's my last.
Sweet. Dead dudes up top. Lots of dead guys. Sweet.
Right, downward. Moving up.
Right, Bark and I are coming up on you right now.
Downward.
Let's like you can push that way. Whoever's in the rear, fucking push it this guy on the right. I'm going to throw me around that.
Push it.
Way too
Unopenable.
Right, this is how shit.
Yep.
Can't see to my left.
Your right's clear.
Roger. I'm gonna push left.
Yep.
Left.
One, two, 1, 1.
1-2.
We've got all of our charges
us
set
have
on the
nets, we, got
vehicles
the helicopter on the
downstairs, so we'll need one of your guys to place one on the experimental heli.
Not what we want
No,
Oh, I
I've
thought you
just
said hold
put
south.
it onto 1-2 to plant that.
Well,
I'm pretty sure this was cleared.
Roger that. I'll move to back to where we inserted.
Family's coming out.
Fucking hell, we all
there
come.
you
Family's coming out. Family's coming out. Top's clear. Oh, you
starting
want
back.
to get your 1-1 boys to hold the stern and we'll go bow?
Yeah, sweet.
We got explosives on that heli. This is the officer.
Yeah,
by the way.
stern shooters. Is it?
The one off back there.
Is that?
Fucking go there, boys.
What's getting powered up?
Yeah, I don't like
Oi, take someone with you, Strike. Go get place charges on that fucking healer. Let's don't leave. Oi, can I have orders come out here with me?
What you need?
Just make sure there's no boats pulling up on us, so we're rolling.
Yeah, easy.
I'm gonna go back and get some more dead blocks if you guys want to spread out on the rear of the set.
Show yourself, you whore! Your father was a rapist!
Yeah, 171, 1-2, the red X clear if you're coming.
Just watch out, we just had a shooter on top of the hangar there.
Yeah, right.
May have got him, but we don't know.
Have we got frags, boys?
Yeah, we've tossed the frag up there.
Let's chuck some frags up.
Up north?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. I think he's dead, boys.
They're not gonna die, they're gonna be confused.
So watch out for boats. The aircraft are coming in, so make sure you're not in the middle of the pad. Are you gonna fucking bother with this? Yeah. It's kind of cool.
Can do. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you see the explosives hovering in the air?
No. Yes. These.
Yeah.
Why can't I see my laser anymore, bro?
I think those are my explosives.
Fuck it.
Yeah, it's supposed to become an airburst, man.
So I'm hearing a helicopter coming in from the east, but I'm not seeing the boys on Blue 4.
Yeah, friendly aircraft 30 seconds out.
Okay, sweet.
What's the, yeah, where are you guys headed?
So,
you guys green and good to go to this next island?
yeah, control turning 10 boys.
Barker, all you did is 10. Yep. Barker, grab this demo block.
Very push. Thank you. Where are we heading?
Is it normal that I'm actually seeing an aircraft signature to our southeast on the radar? That's not green.
Not sure. That might be the quick way up.
Enemy HQ on the south. If you just head northwest through southeast, and we'll do another helo cast.
I
another
don't
island
see
and
it, but I see the
northwest.
island. I see the island you're referring to, but I don't see the drop zone. Oh yeah,
You see
same.
this?
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, I see the area. I'll just check us there.
Easy. Number 1-2 checking send over. Have you got a second 152, Rook?
I do. What channel you want me on?
Channel 5, if you can take night air.
Fucking tank!
Where the tank was fired last time.
1112 successfully destroyed which contained at least 8 by BMPs and 2 by aircrafts, one being that air experimental helicopter. Break. We're now moving to the southern enemy HQ, where we'll be helicasting in the southwest.
Does that show
and
from the
moving
HQ
in
location,
as a
or...?
consolidated
That was
team
from
to
the
west to
garrison
east.
town.
Alright, all good. They find us from the town, we should be okay for our approach from here.
So 1-2 first, then 1-2. Wait, what the fuck? 1-2 first, then 1-1. What am I saying, Cap? Holy shit, Cap.
Hey,
Don't
we'll
listen to me.
once we hit the main part of the island, my guys will just move north and we'll move east from there.
Yeah, we'll stay on the southern side.
Sweet.
That's hard, some good ice.
Yeah, roger, you guys.
I got you, I'll do that front.
Yeah, drop.
Drop.
Helo's taking off. The helicopter's taking off from the edge in front.
is just going to continue and cross over the next one.
A couple more does the same. Alright, well, we're just going to move to the northern part of the island and then just move east in the line from there. Goes east from this point on.
No one fucking here.
Any places to move to, wait. We'll let our buddies move up
Yeah.
that all the way back there.
Yeah, it's Romeo all the way back there.
If there's someone in the top left corner. It's really hard to tell at this can say.
Yeah.
Right, I'm moving up.
Just keep hammering those windows.
Second floor of the tower.
Alright, go for it.
Heading up.
You a good truck?
Right, well, one will take the sail. Wait.
Have we gone up the tower?
Yep. I just want to fucking use one of these. Oh, you don't have to stand away.
Okay. Let's do it.
I'll just glitch through the wall.
Good. One left. Clear. With you.
Right, clear back.
Don't kill.
I want to see some hands when we come up here. Right, on me.
Easy. You pop it and flash it.
Yeah. Get a flash out.
Flash on you.
Go.
You got eyes on him?
No.
Alright, I'll go right, you go left.
Right, go.
Okay. Behind me.
Nah, he's over here.
Oh, love.
Get out, Commander Moo Moo.
Mad King.
Come on, 1-2.
Call me.
Send it.
1-2, how long until you guys are done with that tower?
We're just collecting a PLW. We'll be done in 30 seconds. We'll be down.
I've got the Falcon Bird ready coming on a HLC to the northeast.
Ack, we'll be down by the time he lands. Yeah, bring him down. Right, so LZ is to the northeast once we exit the tower.
One mile to or correction 1-2,
Heck. Barky with us?
Yeah, stand by.
Yeah, we're loading first on this bird, so make it quick.
Ignites, we're just going to RTB at this point.
the DAP coming?
Right, mate,
Easy.
you go into Oda country down, fuck yourself. What?
What?
Alright, who's
Oh my god, it's raining in real life, and it's raining in game 2. What's happening?
Emerging, bro.
How miserable.
So, imagine being in
Definitely
Splendor in the
because
grass right now.
thanks for heading the garrison town, so... I
Is
don't
he?
know. Yeah.
Oh, he's going back in there. This nightmare didn't know what he was doing.
No change.
What is the go?
He's taking a photo. Just waiting for the DAP to come back to take a photo of it.
I have
Oh,
spoils
dude's,
of war.
dude's still up for another thing, or
I'm keen.
are we? Oh, nobody doesn't want to do it.
I'll just fucking having the settings to see if they fucking work.
So are we good to go again or not, boys?
Yeah.
What one you guys want to go? Go another round.
Always good to know.
I'm head on.
Sweet.
Well, do you want us to do another one? Or?
It's up to you guys. Up to you guys. If you guys still set up, if you don't, I don't really mind.
Yeah, good. I think we'll call it. I think it'd be cool.
Is this antenna too fucking big, or...?
Nah, you good.
Yeah.
Are you taking the pick order?
Yeah, bro. Bro, what the fuck? What do you mean, second cheeks? Yeah, sweet as. And there you go, Romeo. That you made it very hard to take a photo of you with that HVT.
Alright, good.
Easy.
Cool. That's good.
Ah, it's taking every part of my body not to execute him. See, I was smart. I shot away from the helicopter.
Even if that exited his skull, they would have gone like into the door over there.
Ah, Krusty, you're silly.
Oh, that's right, yeah, it would have ricocheted 10,000 times. That's right. My bad.
Fucked up pussy. Do you want me to do birthday brief or? I was gonna. Yeah. We independently strike the airfield with 1-2 hitting up a BRDM. And 1-1 took out the helos as well as some unknown assets inside some hangars. Then we moved south, got picked up at RP/OZ Romeo, inserted on the stern side of the destroyer, swam up to it, went up the ladders, got inside, then just moved from stern to bow, and destroyed a fuck ton of BMPs and the experimental helo as well as an MI8 that attempted to lift. Then we went to the southern enemy HQ on San Tomas, and spooked west through east, killing a bunch of garrison people. That is all.
Easy. From my point of view, they successfully denied the enemy presence within Sarani. So as far as that, the op is conducted well. You guys all did really good. The sneaky breaky stuff was pretty good. I lost a lot of time Zeusing because I was just driving a US behind. I think it was 1-2, just following your headlights for ages. But that was just pretty fun for me because I kept losing yous and had to keep finding yous. But is there any points from the floor?
I really enjoyed this. The mission was. 1-2 operated really good. And I do you want to give MVPs Krusty? Because I do.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. MVP tonight in 1-2 was Des Destroyer for just fucking doing really good and also being a really good medic.
Oh, thank you.
And 1-1 is Barker.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Being sneaky breaky man and holding my guts in at that destroyer.
Yeah, I just want to say, from my point of view, you guys did a lot of good stuff, like your trigger control and your target discipline as well. There are a lot of times I know that a lot of you could have just lit and cunts up for the sake of doing it, but tonight was really good. So I'm really happy with how you guys did it and how it turned out. But I hope you enjoyed it. If there is nothing else.
Fuck.
Hello.
You just got